The next one's from Enro, and the subject is which WWE superstars have creative freedom? Dear K100 crew, this comes to mind with Braun Strowman's interview with Inside the Ropes a couple months ago in regards to Bray Wyatt's Funhouse and / the Fiend character. Seems to me that Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan, The Miz, and The New Day have some form of creative free range as they come off as more natural and organic, while guys like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, the supposed top guys, come off as mediocre, boring, and limited whenever they hold the mic. Do you believe wrestlers having free creative material and bullet points makes the products enjoyable to watch? Bro, everybody keeps asking this question like every single wrestler out there would be cutting good promos if they weren't scripted. Bro, there's only a handful of good mic guys in this business that you could trust to cut a money promo and put on a good 5 to 10 minutes of TV. You know, and then these guys are just not it. They don't have those some of them do. You know, Bray Wyatt, Miz, you know, I don't know about Seth and Roman.
Did you see Raw? Did you see Raw yesterday?
No, how was it?
Did you, Joe?
No.
I did. It was brutal, and we'll talk about that later. But Seth went in there, and they did this thing, like they had this, like he's a leader of a cult or of a following or some shit like that. He went in there, and he had like kind of like a pulpit in front of him, and he was boring, bro. And I just keep thinking to myself, nothing against him personally, but I think they push him thinking he's more popular than he is because he's not that good on the mic. He's great in the ring, you know, but they give him these segments, long segments, and then they gave him, I think, a backstage segment. They're just not good promos. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I just think that we've seen when you give people creative freedom, whether it's, you know, Joey Janela or the Hardy Boys or, you know, Disco or whoever it is, and if they're creative, because I think the business attracts creative people, whether it's Scott Hall or, you know, or Raven, or that creates a lot of creative people. And then once you're in it, you become more creative because you're around a lot of creative people. Or if you weren't that creative, you become more creative. And so you've got a lot of guys that, you know, you should let them interact with ideas, you know. And there are some guys that are never going to be able to cut promos, and you got to write it for them, you know.
Yeah.